It's weird. For once, there's no barking. Oh my goodness.
That's because the dog's in here.
Everybody. It's Saturday night.
I'm Super Pac Jr.
Here to
play some role-playing games here. More specifically, Phantasy Star IV.
Came out in the mid-90s for Sega
Genesis. Retail for about $100. We're talking about big money back then.
Anyway,
been a big day. Got to see my wife today. She's getting
stronger. We're trying to get her out of a particular
rehabilitation center on her own power. And it's going to take a while because she's been not doing great for the last several weeks. Hey, Ben. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. And, but, you know, honestly, I could have the worst week in the world. I could have the worst day in the world. And as soon as I see her face, as soon as I'm there with her, that all just pretty much goes away. And it makes my day. It really does.
Alrighty. So,
also on a programming note next week, we're going to do a little thing on Activision games. I know Activision, you know, the company out there, they've been putting out still to this day games. And of course, they Blizzard, Activision purchased with Microsoft. Well, Activision is literally the first third-party video game publisher. And they were actually formed by four former Atari, soon to be owned by Microsoft, that's right. Started by four former Atari programmers. And the idea is that they made sure that you knew who programmed the game. And each and every one of their cartridges actually had the programmer or designer's name. And it's pretty cool, so we're going to touch upon that at some point next week as a bonus stream. So, anyway, let's go to the game, shall we? We're going to go ahead and hit our little console. And there it is. See, it's ready to go. Let's go ahead and hit back. We can actually see this awesome opening sequence. Long, long struggle of ancient times finally ended. I actually thought about doing on this particular stream voices kind of like this. Just listen. That may not go over well. Okay, I'm gonna hit the start button. Let's see. Will this actually let me continue where I was? Wow, that's awful close. 53,938. Let's see where this goes. We're gonna go ahead and choose 53,938 Meseta at level 20. That actually, I believe, is accurate. Melee. Now, having said that, we're actually going to go then load game data. I'm going to do it from here. 40, yep, there it is, yep. And so we had 45,746, 53,938, and that. How we doing? Yep. How about that? Alright, so did a little bit of building up between now and the last stream back on Thursday evening. And we have reappeared here. And recall, there is Zero's little tower. And here we're at the town of Melee. And if you recall, there's a bit of a problem with sandworms. So let's take a look at this. And every time we try to go through here, he keeps blocking us. Because he's a jerk. Well, if you recall, when we were in the Hunters Guild, this was the one and only job that was available to take, was to actually help control the sandworm population here in this blessed town. So, see, everything is kind of drying up here as well. So, there we go. I sweep and I sweep, but the sand keeps blowing. I'm sick and tired of this. Or as I could be doing. I think we'll forgo that. Let's see what he has to say now. Are you the hunters from the guild? The sandworms I've raised in this ranch have gotten so big, grown so big, the situation is out of hand. Please, can you do something about it? I won't complain, whatever the outcome is. Oh, now he steps aside. Okay. Well, right off the bat. Alrighty, so this is the sandworm. That he is. Why do you grow sandworms? No, that's good. That's a good question. That is a very good question. It's like, you know, why do you cultivate fungus? What purpose would that serve other than for scientific purposes, or you're just a weirdo? Okay, we're going to do brute force. Because we have to defeat this guy. 51. Yay. 62. 65. 15. He hit me. As you can see, I've also kind of leveled up just a tad, where everyone's now in 3 digits. Fair amount of technic points, if you want to call it such. So, yeah, we're pretty good here. Now, if he does an earthquake, I'm toast. Which is what I'm afraid of. Ew. Ooh. Okay, round 3. Still brute forcing. Everyone's actually in pretty good shape. Likes Grizz all of a sudden, but Grizz took a nice defensive posture, it looks like. He only got hit by 4 points. Round 4. How long this one actually lasts. And I have no idea what the hit points is. For the sandworm. Grizz suddenly has become the punch magnet. Ooh. Round 5. Yeah. Okay. 43. For Chaz. Well, Chaz only took a scratch there. Not bad. Round 6? Holy cow. This is like boss level here, except he's not beating the crap out of me. Okay. I've lost count. Oh! 6 whole rounds. All the way to the end of the 6th round. 5,000 experience points with 1,200 Meseta. That might throw a level or 2. Let's see, Chaz went up 1. Strength is up by 1. Mental is up by 2. Agility and dexterity each by 1. Have another 8 HP, another 6 TP. And he learned Bros, whatever the hell that is. Rika increased 1 up on just about everything. 8 on the HP, 4 on the TP. Thank you, Ben. Still trying to figure out why we grew sandworms. Demi went up. 2 on the strength, 1 on agility, 2 on dexterity, and 10 HP. And there was no TP for Demi. She's an android. Well, there you go. And I finally was able to feed those sandworms. Successfully. The ranch, my dream. Thank you. There's no use lamenting about the past. I should make a clean break and go on to the next thing. I'll send your compensation to the guild, so please pick it up there. You could just pay us here. We're right here. I'm standing right next to you. Just fork over the cash. Well, actually, I did get like 100 Meseta, so as you know, those worms are loaded. Alright, you know what? Honestly, we can go ahead and do this. We're going to save. And we're going to continue on the 3rd one, because we did beat the worm now. Sounds good. Fantastic. And just for giggles, we'll go ahead and save the game data here too, just so I can have an actual backup. Today, please. Oh, there we go. Alright. I wonder, are there more sandworms to be had? Well, this is telling me a resounding maybe no. Yeah, I'm thinking that was like boss sandworm here. Okay, very good. That's 1 down. Wow, this seems so meek by comparison. Okay, just beat the snot out of the mini worms here. Yep, 1 hit and 1 hit. Yeah. Okay, 14 whole experience points and 26 Meseta. I'm rich. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our item out. And yeah, item. Went right on past it. Good job. And we have the Land Rover, because you know how easily the Land Rover fits in our wallet. So let's go ahead and use that. Alright. And we went through here. And I bet you we now can go through Zio's fort. And I bet you we now have all the capabilities of defeating that Inviso gate thingy that we can see that's not so invisible, even though it is invisible thing. Okay, so let's go up here. Up, up, up. Look at that. Let's address it. Everybody, out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Zappo. Oh, yeah. Cool. Underneath here is Nervous, the center of the entire control system. Zio. Is Zio in there? Chaz, I know how you feel, but right now, we've got to shut down Nervous. We don't have time to talk about it. We must hurry. That's why we're just standing around. Okay. Here's Nervous. He goes to a big cave. Follow the road. Demi, can't you send an interrupt command to Nervous from this terminal? Impossible. Presently, Nervous is not accepting input from the outside. But you're inside. We can't even access the system unless we get inside. You are inside. It's nucleus. Well. Okay, there's a door there. There's a door there. Go to this door here. Something tells me it wouldn't matter. Yep, wouldn't matter. Oh, it mattered. Okay. Bad guys. Tech Masters? Uh-oh. Look at that. They dress for the part 2. Okay, hit command. Brute force. Nervous, as in nervous system? Yeah, kind of like that. Or it's just, you know, uneasy. Frightened. Mildly scared. What the hell? Float mine. Okay. Looks good. I guess these were made by Norelco? Norelco, maybe? Oh. Tri-head thing. Holy crap. Okay. They are float mines. That's perfect. And hopefully we can not be attacked by this. Oh, that's gotta do it. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, Grizz took a big old beating with that one. Alright, so. Float mine. Okay. Makes all of a sudden it makes a great deal of sense. I just thought that said moon pie. Alright, let's do a monomate for Sir Grizz. I'll bring him up to 100. 114. We'll use one more. He got beat up pretty good there. The whole thing came crashing into him. Of course, it's a mine. Zio's guard, as opposed to the Tech Master. Okay, or the Strand, as we saw earlier, with a different color. Alright, brute force time. Let's see what these guys got. They can hit pretty good there, it seems. Okay. Have a habit of knocking out 20. Okay. Grizz went up by 2 on strength, 1 on mental, 1 on agility, 1 on dexterity, 7 HP, 2 TP, and a partridge in a pear tree. Alright, so. Zio's guard, one more time. To get some good critical shots in here. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Oh, he's got his defense up. That won't matter on that one. 284 experience, 214 Meseta. Yeah. Okay, we were going to go up this one, and then I thought better of it, but yeah. We have a wave shot. Okay. That sounds suspiciously like a gun. So let's go ahead and get our equip up on the screen, and let's see. Rika? Nope, wrong one. Demi. Demi has a wave shot. Currently, she has a stun shot. Okay, if we put the wave shot, it increases the attack power by quite a bit. A whole 18 points. I like that. Let's go ahead and click that one. And I have a dog here. Hang on for just a second. I don't stream late at night. In the old days. Oh, that's Macy. Macy's the wrong dog. Come here, Mace. Come here. What? Oh, no, that's the wrong dog. That's Dusty. Of course. Yeah. Of course. What do you want, Dust? This has become something of a feature of this in my stream here. Oh, good. Perfect timing. Yeah? 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 Oh, wow. That was a big hit. Now I know what Watt does. Okay. What else you got for me, Dust? I'm gonna skill. Chaz. No, scoop. Tech. There. Okay. And we're going to res on Chaz. Okay, that's not bad. What else needs it? Riz probably can use some as well. Dog EXE is broken. Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? What else you got, Dust? What else you got, Dust? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. Yeah. You don't say. Oh my goodness, 3 centaurs. But I have got an advantage, I should say. Good. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, her weapon is much better. Massive difference those 18 points are. Okay, Dust. We just finished this one round, and then we'll please stand by in just a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah! Victory! How much are these worth? Not bad. Okay, well. As you can hear, I have some excitement behind me because I have a dog that just wants to go out despite the fact he's already been out. So we're going to take this moment to please stand by. As you can see, our please stand by has kind of changed just so slightly. I happen to like this one. Alrighty, where were we? Alrighty, back to the console. Okay, as we left off here, we got 470 experience, 234 Meseta. Oh my god, I'm just rolling it. I'm just out of curiosity. What do I have? 57,000. Okay. Yeah, we're heading in the wrong way. I have an idea here. Because we can always come back. Alright, so we're going to go back to town using our wonderful Land Rover. Alright. First, let's get a good night's sleep, shall we? And because this is melee, it should be a little cheap. A whole 50 Meseta? Now you're talking my tune here. Absolutely. Alright, still have over 57,000 Meseta. Let's find the item shops, shall we? I believe there is one here in this town. In fact, I'm looking at it right now. Excellent. Alright, here we go. This is a tool store. Buy. Oh, well. You know what? We use monomates. Let's get them back in our satchel, shall we? 6. And 7 for good luck. Alright, so. We have all the antidotes we can possibly ever need. Especially since nothing is really sending us to a poison status. But we do have stuff to sell, now that I think about it. Doesn't really matter where you sell it, apparently. Cannot sell the Land Rover, by the way. I already tried. Alright, so let's see. We got a Psyrobe. I don't think we needed it, did we? Yeah, we got all those monomates. Excellent. Okay, so let's get rid of the stun shot. Obviously, we don't need that anymore. 1,600, yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Like I said, it doesn't matter what town you sell these at. It's the same rate regardless, which is cool. Ceramic knife. We'll get another 800 out of that. Fantastic. Love it. Psycho Wand. Don't think we need that. Because we would have equipped it. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. You can't take my Psycho Wand. Wait a minute. I mean, you can't take the stupid Psycho Wand. It's a wand! It's Psycho! Can you take the Psyrobe? 1,500, yeah, we'll take that. Excellent. That also frees up our inventory because we only have so many pages, so many slots to put stuff in. And unfortunately, it doesn't quite organize it. It's just pretty much first in, first out, last in, last out, as we will observe. We just bought a whole slew of monomates just a second ago. There they all are. There's an antidote in between. Why can't we get rid of the stupid... A wand that can nullify various magical DFS. Diffs. Hey, whatever the hell that is. Okay, fine. Okay. Works for me. We got rid of the big worm. I'm going to save. Okay, excellent. Step to the side. We're going to get our handy-dandy Land Rover one more time. Just so we can cross this. And go here. Back to Zeo's Fort. And we know where to go and where not to go. We're going to go this way. We can't access that screen. We have to be inside the thing. 3 centaurs. Let's go get them. Nice critical hit. Excellent. Okay, I'm not sure what the hell happened just now, but whatever. Somebody got hit 70 points. I believe that was Rune, so let's go ahead and continue the brute force. We can do this. That new gun is perfect, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. 470 experience, 234 Meseta. Perfect. Moving on. Something is kind of lagging at my frame rate here. Not sure what that is. That's okay. Grizz took a pretty big hit. Chaz took an even bigger hit. Okay. We'll take care of that after battle. This round should do it. Yeah. Alrighty. Same 3 centaurs. Let's go ahead and do this. Do some resin Chaz. Chaz will do Chaz. And that's pretty good. We'll pretty much leave it there. And then we're going to do the same thing with Grizz. Maybe we can do one more with Grizz too, as a matter of fact. He got popped pretty good there. Alright, everyone is pretty good. And Demi, she will heal herself in between battle. We already know that there's nothing there. Let's go to the door. Here we go. Road takes us there, but let's see what's down here first. Box. A repair kit. Definitely can use that. Okay, we got 3 Zeus guards and a Tech Master. We're going to go brute force, but we're going to do it on the Tech Master first because he can actually heal his party. After all, he is a Tech Master. Tech is like magic around here. And that's a pretty good hit. That's an even better hit. Okay, now down to them. They pack a pretty good hit. Down to 2. Probably should have healed Rune rather, now that I think about it. Mild hit on Grizz, and here we go. Alright, 576 experience, 599 Meseta. Excellent. And we found a Diemate. I will not say no. Okay. Well, we just acquired a Diemate, so let's go ahead and use it, shall we? We have a few Diemates already in here. I thought we had more Diemates than I think about. Now we loaded up on Monomates because I'm stupid. Okay, I tell you what, let's use Monomates instead. Rune certainly could use one. Okay. And everyone else is, for the most part, good. I'll take that. Oh. This like screams Namco all of a sudden. Alright, so it's a PS2 game that came out. Anyway, look up the reference. Okay, they have quite a few hit. Oh, nice. Maybe this should take care of that. There we go. No! That better. Yep, okay. 386 experience. Oh, Rune went up. Went up 1 on strength, 2 in mental, 1 agility, 2 in dexterity, 3 more max HP, and 10 more max TP. That's very good, because he can do that. And he's got Gigra. Has been mastered. No idea what they do. Door time. Okay, there's a bunch of doors. And there's a pathway here. Got a Zeus card and a Tech Master. And like I said, as soon as I see the Tech Master like that, you gotta get rid of him. That simple. There you go. There you go. Now everyone goes right for the guard. What if you have a whole enemy team of them? Well, you just pretty much pick them down the line now, don't you? But the problem is they can actually heal themselves. They have a restore just like a couple of my people do. And that's a real pain in the ass, I have to admit. Alright, got some good experience and good coin. Continue down this little path. Great. Wow, it's like all the boxes are down there. Fantastic. Oh, found this door. Okay, this is kind of easy. Got this bridge. And I don't know about you. Let me see what it looks like on the monitor here. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of seizing up here. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not getting any frame drops. It looks like it's the software here. Fantastic. This is quite the labyrinth here. Okay, I got 3 Zeus cards, so let's go ahead and just knock them out. Nice. Gotta heal Grizz, looks like. Okay, that's what we're going to do right here. Dad's going to go first. He's going to do a restore on old Grizz. Grizz is just going to beat the snot out of him, so will everyone else. Looks like he's not going to get a chance. Yep, okay. Demi increased. 1 up on everything except for max HP was another 4. Excellent. Alright, so let's carry out what we were going to do. That would be restore Grizz. Yeah. Okay. Oh, lordy. Tarantella. And a ball duel. Interesting. Alright. Just we know what the ball duel does. Let's see what the Tarantella does. We'll aim at the one on the right. E. Okay, they don't have much HP. That's good. Okay. Well, the good news is we're getting a lot of experience. We're getting a lot of level ups here, too. Ricky goes another 1 in strength, 2 in agility, 1 in dexterity, 5 more HP. Forgot how weird old enemies were when they would just sit there going up and down like that, yeah. Well, this is an old style game. In fact, this game got a bit of criticism for that when it first came out. With other games coming out like the Secret of Mana and, of course, The Legend of Zelda being its own type of role-playing game of sorts. People were like, wow, this is like really old school, but it's a brand new game. What gives? A lot of people, however, really overlooked it because of the fact that it's just a solid game. It's just a really good, balanced RPG. And it seems to have, despite the graphics and despite the presentation, it's still a playable game, which is what I love. This was the standard, yes it was. For your old-fashioned turn-based JRPG. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and we're going to use a couple monomates here. We have like a whole lot of them. Let's see, Chaz certainly could use one. Excellent. Yeah, okay. And Grizz definitely can use one. And we're actually going to do a tech to finish him up. We got Rika. Rika can restore. We're going to restore on Grizz just to kind of get him back up to perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay. We got this over here, which is absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Just for me to get that. Okay. A Grenorus. And he is glowing. He is neon. Well, I suspect this is like a magic user, or rather a technique user. So let's see what it does. Now, I will remind you, chat, that I haven't played this game in a very long time. In fact, I've played this game exactly once. I beat it.
But you have to remember, that's, you know, we're talking near 30 years ago. So this game has some age to it. I haven't played this in a long time. But it's kind of nice to get it back out and, you know, rediscover along with you. Okay, I'm about to say, I'm wondering why he didn't do anything. Because I did not surprise attack him. He's cheap. He's the Jack Benny of the group here. 372 experience, but only 1 Meseta. Yes, I used an old reference. Look up Jack Benny. Okay, this is a surprise attack. Excellent. Okay. Okay, this round he may attack. But he never got a chance. Okay, lots of experience. No money to speak of. Okay, we've got an open box and an unopened box, and I receive a space Dharma. A space Dharma. Whatever the hell that is. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we can equip. Let's see what Chaz can do. Can Chaz take that? Nope. How about Grizz? Can Grizz take that? Nopers. How about Rika? Probably not. We'll check anyway. Of course not. Demi? Aha. Alrighty. So we have a space Dharma. And the defense power goes up quite a bit there. 9 points. That looks good to me. That beats the ceramic armor, so we'll go ahead and equip that. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a Blausen. Can you imagine you're walking down the corridor, you're just, you know, minding your own, well, not really minding your own business. You're just, you know, after all, you're kind of invading, but still. And then you're kind of confronted with this. Just floating there, blasting with all that exhaust. My goodness. Blasting we will go. Ooh. It has claws. And I'm not sure what the hell that was. Yeah, we want a full round and nothing. Okay. Round 2? Maybe? Just maybe? Yeah, okay, there we go. Ooh! Well, that's its attack for this round. Wow, a whole 1. Excellent. I'll win anytime. Okay. Wow, 400 experience, 429 experience, 700 Meseta. Okay. Very funny thing about RPGs is when you're in an energy base. Okay. Thank you, Stream Stickers, for pumping that up so I can't read it. But they station men in such a way where you can take over their base with 4 to 8 people. That's true. My whole party of 5 is going to knock down everything we have here. And that's the way it should be. Rune has those. Okay. That means an android. Stupid. You played the game before, Pac-Man. Jesus. Alright. Perfect. Oh, don't start up, dude. I hear Dusty in the background. Contemplating life once again. Okay, well, I'm gonna run this time. Oh, can't escape. Fantastic. Okay. I have no idea what that was. You cannot escape, huh? Okay. This was a bad idea. Huh. Nothing on that one. Okay. Human is not paying attention. Yeah, exactly. Status ball. Paralyzed. Oh, thank you. Okay. Dusty, give it a break, dude. You were already taken care of. Status ball.
Nothing? Okay. This should do it. Okay. Victory! Okay. Not a fan of that one. Do some tech. Let's see, who has more? Rika has 90, Chaz has 67. Go ahead and use 67 res. Let Grizz get some up there, even though he's paralyzed, it will increase him. And Rika, we're going to have her take care of herself. Okay, Dust, I hear you. Yeah, I know. This is, you do this 2-3 times a stream, sure. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go through this door. I'm not gonna go through that door. Oh, I've been ambushed! Ah! Well, you know what? We're gonna... Dusty has our attention here. So, once again, we're gonna hit pause. And, we'll be right back in just a second, okay? Please stand by. Alright.
This is like a new feature.
Alrighty. That was fun. I'm going to take this opportunity to mention this page, Retro Games Fan. You'll find it on Facebook. We talk about a whole bunch of video game nostalgia, going back from the beginning of the day. to the end of the 20th century. And everything in between. I put up, personally, about 50 posts. I love watching other people find what they can get in flea markets, pawn shops, you name it. Sometimes they display what they've collected over the years. Great page, Retro Games Fan. Check it out on Facebook. You gotta sign up, follow a few rules. Very easy to do. You might want to find out what a retro pie is. Alright, having said that, let's go ahead and get back to the game, shall we? Alright. Alrighty, I got ambushed as we started this round. And Chaz is not doing good at all. So, what we're going to do is that we're going to command Chaz. You get an item from here. From here. There's a Trimate. That's good for a boss. We'll leave that alone. Got a bunch of Dimates. We're going to use these Monomates. Got a bunch of those. I'm going to use that here. Grizz is an attack, so he's going to go here. Demi, rather. Rika, excuse me, is going to go over here. Let's see. Demi is going to go over here. And Rune is going to go over here. That should take care of Tech Master. Okay, Chaz needs some help badly. And I'll decide to go after Chaz as usual, because I would too, because he's a wimp. Going to do the same thing as we did before. Chaz is going to have to sit out one more time and chew up a Monomate. Hopefully they won't all attack him again. Meantime, everyone's just going to go after the first guy. Like that. Nice hit. Okay, that should take care of him. Okay, good. Okay. Not too good. Okay, good. Now everyone's going to attack. That should take care of him. Alright, before we move on, let's go ahead and back up again. Chaz is going to res Chaz. Grizz. I like that. Okay. Now, Greenerous, whatever. Alright. I don't think we've actually seen him attack yet. He's just been standing there. Which is never really a good sign. That means that he probably is going to pack a wall. Yeah, sure did. Wow. Piece of shit. Alright, cool. Rika, let's do some resin. Let's see. They all took a big old hit here. So let's just go ahead and use this 5 times, shall we? Okay. And Demi won't need it, but Room sure will. Alright. Demi will heal it by the time the next battle's up. Now, we could not escape these, so we'll have to actually fight them. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, I like that. I'll always take 1 hit. Nice. Okay. Round 2. I like the 1 better. Okay. Nice. Get those critical hits as best we can. Paralyze, that will change. If you got a battle, take a few steps. Alright, very good. Oh, lovely. They're all tech masters.
Well, Van, you got your wish. All right.
Can we run? Yes, we can. This is quite a maze. Ooh, a plasma claw. Or a plasma claw. Right. Well, I think we know who gets that. Go right to equip. Go straight down to Rika. And her attack power goes up by about 7, it looks like. I'll take that. Which one do we go for? Go for that one, or do we go for this one? Oh, yes, we go for that one. So now she'll have a laser claw and a saber claw. The saber claw is going to go away in favor of the plasma claw. Yeah, I can take that. And of course. And you know what? Cannot escape. You suck. Alright. Fine. Nightmare battle, that's fine. I deserve that. Nightmare battles, love them in Final Fantasy, yes.
Okay. Well.
Okay, and looks like Rika went up. Good. Back across here. I don't think there's any battle here on this bridge. Fine by me. And go through this door. We may not get everything, but that's fine. You can always come back later. Oh lord. Okay. And it's like, which one do we go first? They are both equally shit. So, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I love the criticals. Don't like that one. Okay, 30. Wow. Good hit. Okay. Oh, no. Bad. Okay, yep. I'm going to hold on to the dimates. I'm going to use the monomates. I'm running out of. Not a good thing. Let's see. 83 on Chaz, 84 on Grizz. Grizz is a bigger deficit than Chaz, so let's go ahead and do that. That brings him up still about 50 shy from max. Okay. Chaz up here on himself. Like the only thing he's really good at, it seems. Alright. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a couple of lucky hits out of this. 90, that's a good one. 99, that's even better. You suck. Okay, that should take care of him. Oh, I love it. Missing is good. Alright, now it doesn't really matter which one we pick. Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I wonder if you can go underneath. Nope, apparently not. That is indeed a wall. Alright. And we pretty much investigated everything here, did we not? I believe we did. Yeah. Alright. I will dare run. And I retreated. Excellent. This is one of those games where you kind of have to pick and choose your battles. And... Alright, we're going to actually do this. Let's use an item. We're gonna use a telepipe. Cannot be used here. What escape pipe? Somehow the body has become lighter. Alright, and that takes us outside. And that's why those are pretty important. So, that town down there doesn't have escape pipes. You know a place where it does? Get on our test. We have how many of them now? We have 1, 2, 3. I wish they were all together. They're not. Well, you know what we can do before we... Yeah, let's go ahead and get our item. And let's go ahead and get into the Land Rover. Gatorade. Actually, let's get a good night's sleep first. Ooh, 200. Well, I think we got the money to spare. Go ahead and do that. Should have went down there. It's only 50. Alright. Let's find a shop of some kind so I can sell some stuff that I just simply don't need anymore. Not shops here, no shops there. Oh, that's right, this is that town. Wackoville. Got people fainting. Welcome, this is a tool store. No, we're not. Yeah, oh, yes. Okay, they're only worth 70. Yeah, okay. Purchasing, I will go. Let's get 3 more. That's good. Now, let's get a bunch of Dimates. Dimates are a lot more powerful than Monomates. Okay. Let's do some selling. Okay, we don't need this Saber Claw anymore. That'll give us 850 bucks back. Okay. Let's see. We don't need the ceramic armor anymore either. That'll give us 2,000. Fantastic. Take that. Brings it up to 69,403 Meseta. I think that's it. Can't sell the Land Rover. Can't sell the Psycho Wand. For whatever reason. The hell's an impactor? We'll look at that later. Alright. So let's take a look at our items. And this is the impactor. What is it? A gun that shoots compact bursts of air. Oh, we don't need that. We got a perfectly good gun with Rika as it is. Oh, not with Rika, excuse me. Demi. Okay. Time to sell it. $1,500. Oh yeah. Puts us over 70,000. I like that. Okay. Let's go ahead. Stand outside so I can do a perfect save here. And we even went up another level. Nice. And we'll do that here too, because I'm just, you know. Okay. Today, please. Today. Thank you. All right. Let's go back to the Hunter's Guild real fast. So we can collect our loot. Provided I can actually remember that. Where the hell it is. Grass Hound and a forced fly. Oh, we're gonna attack. One hit. No, my turn. There we go. Nice big hit. 222. Excellent. Yeah. Alright. Don't get really any money on here and get very little experience points. You can level up, but it's not really recommended to do so. Oh, why did I do that? Good job. There it is. Okay. Go down here. There, of course. And we'll do this one more time. Because that's just the way I aim it, I guess. Alright. Perfect. Actually, I'm really interested in getting down there, so... I think this is it. No, this is Piata. Yeah, that's where this big... Yeah, that's where we started, actually. This is the academy. Okay. Not quite right. We'll get there. Forget how big this map is. Okay. Oh, lovely. A desert leech. Alright. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Keep doing that. No, I like the other one better. Okay. No, my turn. My turn. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, I don't like Sandstorm. Okay. Lost over half my power already. That should be it. No, one more. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not worth it. Really not worth it. That's where we were. Up here. Force fly. We can handle those. Our ship automatically repairs itself after each battle. Let's get him. Playing a pretty good fight here, I have to admit. I should take care of him. 219. Excellent. Okay. I hear you, Dusty. No idea why you're doing this. Is that it? That was bigger than this. Nope, this is Zima. You know, that wonderful alcoholic beverage in the 90s. Zima. Okay. Land Rover, use. Off we go! Another desert leech. Why not? Okay. Good first move. Not as strong as it had been. Oh, it's a little bit worse. Okay. Knew it was going to do a sandstorm. Wow. Yep. Nice big hit. Another sandstorm. Ah! My turn. Yeah. Yeah! Perfect. Worth 150 and 1 hope. And Grizz went up. Let's see. His strength went up 2. His mental went up 1. Agility and dexterity up 1 each. 9 more HP. 2 more TP. Amazing he can do that while in this thing. That makes sense. Not in the slightest. Okay, I got 2 force flies and that thing. Alright, yes, I hear you, Dusty. You've been out, what, twice already in the stream? You were out right before the stream? He just likes it outside. Not sure why. It's actually quite warm outside. It is, what, 12:05? Just out of curiosity, as I peek at my phone down here. Grasshound, you're just gonna have to wait. Doesn't say it on here. Hold on, chat. This is important. This is science, damn it. Yeah. What do we got here? Okay, get this shit. It's still 84 degrees outside. It's after midnight. Good heavens. Yeah, 84 degrees. That is accurate. Holy crap. Well, there you go. Dusty, give it a break, dude. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Look what I got. Why do you do this, man? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Why do you do this? Doesn't matter what time of day I stream, day or night. It's like it's like you want chat to know that you're here. Isn't that right, buddy? Take this. All right.
when I have the camera back on, you get to see him. I've actually seen him. My YouTube page has my old videos where the camera is still on. Yes, Macy. Macy's Miss Jealous. She's only a couple of years old. Dusty's a whole dozen years old. Yeah. Okay, can I get back to play my game? Can I get back to play my game? Huh? Can I? No, you're not gonna get off my lap. You're not a lap dog. Each dog weighs at least 85 pounds. No, she's not a lap dog. Get down. All right. Let's attack. We gotta attack the grass hound. Oh, nice big hit there. Yeah. That came close. We're down to 293 points. Yes. Yeah, so Dusty is an old sport. What town is this? Is this Molecomb? Yeah, Molecomb. If you recall, Molecomb looks beautiful from the outside and a bit charred on the inside. Yeah, that's not going to go over well. If I'm not mistaken, actually, we might as well just walk. Get more points that way. Okay, got a couple of Locusta. Essentially locusts. Might be a stray out there. Yeah, it could be a stray out there. Something has his attention outside, and he's got to learn, especially this time of night. This is not a good time for this. Sand newts and crawlers, old friends of ours. And we'll get back to that tower. Okay, he's now scratching at my chair. Really, Dust? Nothing down here. Okay. Come here, buddy. These should be one hit each. Yep. Yeah, this is rather rudimentary at this point. Okay. Not where I thought it would be. Okay, Dust. That's not what this is for. Ooh. Well, that's where this came from. Dusty, really? Really? He's now knocking my arm. I can't use the controller. Really? He just wants attention. He just wants attention. He loves attention. He is such a... He is a miracle dog, by our definition. The way he came to be in this house is a damn near miracle. I was having car troubles, and we had to travel to a town about 150 miles north of us. We made some special arrangements, and we were going to go there. And of course, the car broke down, like I said. And through their graciousness, if you will, graciousness, I should say, the adoption people actually came to me. They actually traveled all the way down here and brought Dusty into our home. And like I said, by all accounts, he should not be here, but he is. And we're forever grateful to that particular animal rescue. Let's go ahead and get rid of these flies. I'm going to go first. Yep. This is not it. Back in Monson. Okay. Excellent. I see you, Dusty. Yeah, you don't have to scratch my chair, dude. You don't have to knock my arm. Ouch! You don't have to knock my arm either. Okay, we just came from there. And we're gonna run. Yeah, here you can retreat each and every time. Go this way. And go down that way. I believe we went down the wrong one. This is Termy. Okay, we're in the right ballpark. Let's just go ahead and get walking down there. And we got caterpillars. Bit more deadlier than crawlers. They will put up a fight. Oh. No poison here. You're tripping over my cord there, Gabby. Gabby is this mother-in-law's Shih Tzu.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And actually, they're worth pretty good points and coin. Oh. This is when wasn't what I thought it was. Okay. Well. I believe we briefly saw this in the last... And I believe we actually did go all the way through this, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, because we ran into them first time around. Okay. And they're worth pretty good all by itself. The adventure continues indeed. Hey, Go Games, Florida. How you doing? I'm having a bit of a misadventures here at home with my Rhodesian Ridgeback Blackmouth cur. You're doing great. Excellent. Glad to hear that. After all, Saturday night, chilling with gaming.
This is a game I could actually chill with.
When I used to play these back in the day, I would actually, dedicate a couple hours just to build up, like kind of what I'm doing here now. Not exactly exciting for stream, but I'm trying to get back to the Hunters Guild, and well, I'm lost. Ain't that great? Actually, I need item 71. Yeah, I think I can afford a couple things. Not too sure. I love the Land Rovers right here, along with the escape pipe and the antidote. It's like Batman's utility belt. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and whip it out. Bam. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Here. We're there. That is the little town here. Okay, we cross that. Oh. This is not it. So I have to ask myself. I believe this is where the earthquakes were. Am I wrong? I believe it. No, I could be wrong. That was good. Wow. So that's where we put it. Exactly. That's where we put it. I have it on a keychain. It folds out like in Get Smart, Let's see. Oh, this is the town that they worship Alice at. Are you guys tourists? Won't you buy an Alice sword? I'll give you a discount. Well, Well, I can actually afford this stuff now. It was almost 72,000 Masetta. Why not? Let's see. This is the Bay of Mare gift store, known throughout Termy. And oh my, look at that. We got an Alice sword, which is a legendary sword used by a heroine of yore. A peril mate. Simple cakes that have some nutritional value. Obviously, they're really vitamin packed because they're only worth 40. A pennant, for whatever reason. And a wood carving. A sandworm made out of wood. A sandworm doll made out of wood, of course. Yeah. That never gets old. Okay. Let's buy some. It's like a poor Disney store. They have all the recheck merchandise that didn't sell. Okay, I'm trying to get to the Yes, hey Dust, welcome back. Good to have you here. Yeah, come here. I'm here. All right. Item. Back to the Land Rover. Okay, so. Fine, we'll attack the stupid fly. Okay. And the Silver Locust, or the Grass Hound as it's called. Yeah. Right? Yeah, okay. I wish all your attacks were like that, to be honest. Okay. Yes, Dust. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know. I know, but see, we've already done that 3 times in this one bloody stream, as a matter of fact. Yeah? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. This may actually take longer. See, I'm trying. We take him out for like a few minutes so he can do his business there on the swale in front. Yes, I hear you. And apparently that's not enough. So, so we're going to do it right here. We're going to pause right here. You know what? Honestly, this is worthy of a please stand by. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Okay, that hurt. Oh man. Whew. It's hot outside. Like I said, it's 84 degrees outside. And as soon as you step out, it's like you're walking straight into a sauna. Man. I don't remember it being this bad in all my 50 years here. Excuse me. Alright. Having said that, it is. It's, good lord. I mean, what do you call this? We're just now in what, third week of July? We still got August. So this is gonna suck. This is going to suck. Big time. Like I said, I've been here all my life. Down here in South Florida, so I'm actually shuddering at the thought of what August is possibly doing. Now we got the other dog doing it, so I'm not so bad. I'm not. My mother-in-law can deal with him. That's Gabby, the little Shih Tzu. Bless his heart. Well, having said that, let's go back to the game, shall we? Okay, last we were looking at here in the console. Let's see, we had a force fly and a grass hound. Fantastic. What gets me, Goat Games, is that it's everywhere. You know, with the torrential rain. I mean, we had ours
a couple months ago in the Fort Lauderdale area. And it was bad. As bad as... My brother, who lives out in that area, was standing in about 2 feet of water inside his own house. So... You can still hear him. Doesn't matter what... It simply does not matter what time, day or night, I stream, I'm going to have a dog yapping somewhere. There's nothing there. Oh wait, there's something there. No, there's nothing there. Okay. Where the hell's the damn guild? Yeah, well, you know, I've had dogs all my life. Macy is my 5th German Shepherd. And we had to give up one of them because where we were moving to did not allow dogs greater than 50 pounds. And my German Shepherd, Duke, weighed just a smidgen over that, by about 100 pounds. And he was humongous. He would look you, if he stepped on his hind legs, he'd look you dead in the eye. And unfortunately, his predecessor, Murphy, died of a heart attack. He was only, what, 6? Really, really tragic. But last couple we had Riley, who lived to be about 13, and we had Willow, who lived to be 12. Dusty himself was 12, but he's a hound dog. He can easily live a bunch more years. And Macy, she's just coming out of puppydom. She turned 2 not too long ago, so boy, she's a handful. And she's about a good 85 pounds. Good size German Shepherd. Not a dog person. Find them too high maintenance. Some people do. Some people. Well, it depends. I mean, I had both dogs and cats, but I can't have cats because my daughter's allergic to them. That kind of put that out of whack there. I've sworn. Wait a minute. Ooh. About to say. Screw this. Yeah, I mean, I love cats. Don't get me wrong. I had Mrs. B. Okay. I think we're right. We're there. We're getting the right neighborhood. Ah, perfect. We had Mrs. B. She lived to be 19. He was my calico. We had Albert, who was a orange tabby. Rather reminiscent of Garfield, just about every way you can think of. He lived to be 14. We had Caesar, who lived to be 19. We had Simon, who lived to be 11, but his life was cut short, sadly. And then we had Sylvester, who lived to be about 7. Now I've got to be real careful here. He's throwing nothing but sandstorms. You know what? Screw this. Yeah. Last thing I need. Oh, not what I thought. Sylvester got his life got cut short as well. He was about 7. So I've had a whole bunch of cats and dogs and whatnot. But I love them. In fact, 2 of my stickers, actually the 3 stickers that you see there, doggies, that's Macy, Dusty, and Gabby. They're cute. They're fun. They're a handful. Yeah, I'm just going around in circles. Alright. Well, you know what? Honestly, let's go ahead and do this then. We're just almost 90 minutes into the thing here. I do want to see if I can finish. Zima. Okay. Let's see. Got everything we need here.
And I don't think we need to sell anything. We only found... Yeah, so we got everything we need here. Excellent. Trying to remember what I've done since...
Found out that all he wanted was a treat, by the way.
You didn't need the Geo or nothing. We say it that way because he actually recognizes what the word spells is when said, so... He's a smart cook. He's a smart kid. He used to be scared of everything, though. When we first got him, we kind of referred to him like Buster Keaton or Don Knotts from his facial expressions. And he was afraid. He was afraid of the stop sign at the end of the road. I was walking him. Oh, goody. Yeah, these are toughies. I was walking him, and he just kind of looked up at this looming stop sign that's just like right above him. And he's like, huh? And he actually cowered before the stop sign, which is like, you've got to be kidding me. He has since grown more adventurous, and he's no longer afraid of stop signs. He was raised with a bunch of Rottweilers, and the shelter was showing how playful he is with them. He literally was just standing there doing a nervous Don Knotts while the Rottweilers were circling around him. He did not look like he was having a good time, to say the least. There it is. Yeah, we found the Heffing Guild. Alright, so... Oh my goodness. You know what? We can actually stay here, because we deserve a rest here. We're gonna go to Chaz's house. And we shall take it easy for the rest of the day? Sure. Or we could spend $250 at the end and do the same damn thing. Willow! Oh, we had Rusty. I'm going to bring up Rusty as well. Rusty was a Rhodesian Ridgeback. His life got cut short rather quickly, sadly. He was not even 4 when his life ended. Unfortunately, Willow witnessed it, and ever since that, Willow would actually stop Dusty from doing just about anything adventurous. So he would literally like start barking at something, and Willow would just go, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, quiet, don't do that." Well, Willow has since passed on. She lived out her full life. She was a damn good dog too. Now Macy is like literally, a puppy, and these two get along like a house on fire. So now, when Dusty wants to go and say, "Hey, I'm here," Macy's like, "Yeah, let's go." I'm like, oh god. And of course, my arms can only take so much, because these dogs can pull easily 3 times their weight. So, he flies my kid like a kite. You used to be terrified? I used to be terrified of them too. But like I said, my first dog, his name was Lupus, and he was a German Shepherd, and I kind of stopped that real fast. And it was good to kind of I was, really young. About 3, maybe. And that kind of put a stop to that. Unfortunately, I have all kinds of memories. Because of the type of memory I have, I can recall things like were yesterday. And that includes my early childhood. I used to be afraid of dogs at one point, but like I said, I grew up with them. I had a golden retriever named Pepper. God, I'm still naming dogs that I haven't named yet. I had a golden retriever named Pepper. She was awesome. She was an adult dog when we got her, though. She was already 6 years old, so. And we had a beagle mix, mixed with something, we're not sure what. And his name was Mac. Unfortunately, Mac ran away, because he had a habit of doing that. Okay. We already got everything we need. Oh, we're supposed to go to the center. What the hell am I doing? Ah! This chick. Nope, that's not the right person. We're in the wrong store. Of course we are. Should be going into the Emporium. I just said chick. My apologies. I'm showing my age. That's right, all these stores here. I'm beginning to think I'm in the wrong town. But honestly, once you... I mean, you can start off with a small dog. And I'm afraid Macy will be my last big dog. My wife, London, last night, we're in our 50s now. And I know she hates it when I actually mention our age, but you know what? Tough turkeys. That's the jail. It's just it's a matter of fact. We're both in our 50s now. And I can't handle big dogs like I used to back when I was a younger man. There she is. Good job! Yeah. Congratulations on dealing with the sandworm so effectively. You weren't there. Oh, 5,000. Well, I'll take it. Sure. Okay, too bad for the ranch owner, though. But he seemed like a person who would not be daunted for long, yes. I'm sure he'll prosper again. Sure will. Anything else you got me? You have come to the Hunters Guild, where we enrich the lives of hunters. The enrollment area is over there. For those of you hunters who have already joined, I'd like to give you information about available job listings. Currently listed are... Yeah, big dogs can be tough. One other dog, like I said, I'm coming up with dogs left and right here, because we had so many. We literally had 3 at a time. We had a Doberman Pinscher for only about 6 months. It got a little too aggressive, and she made the mistake of biting my mother. That never goes down well. Her name was Samantha, but she was gorgeous. Oh, what a gorgeous dog. Just a little too rambunctious. And that's when Duke came in. After that, Duke, we got him when he was only 8 weeks old, and we knew that he was going to be tremendous because he had the paws the size of softballs, and he grew into him. Speaking of dogs, we have Tinkerbell's dog. Let's see what the hell that is. Any applicants? Sure. Very funny. Yeah. Tinkerbell's dog. What's this? This is a request from the house where Tinkerbell lives. Our household pet Rocky has disappeared. Really? Actually, my best friend had a cat named Rocky. Please find them. That's the message. Okay. That certainly doesn't seem to be the caliber of work for a hunter. The fee is $2,000. Would you take this? I sure will. In that case, please go to Tinkerbell's house and get more details directly from the owner. It's in the east section of Idaho. Okay. This ought to be grand. Tinkerbell, huh? Well, there's a bunch of houses here. Nope, that's not a house. Children should be in a place like this, Chaz. You know what? Shut up. I'm a big boy now. Our pet dog is... Well, I found the right house. Good. Our pet dog is missing. We've searched this town from one end to the other. It pains me to see the children so crestfallen. Aww. Rocky! That's my dog's name. I wonder where he could have gone off to. What? You're a hunter from the guild? You sure must have a lot of spare... No, I'm so sorry. Thankful. The fact of the matter is that Rocky, our daughter's dog, is missing. We searched the town, but we couldn't find him. And outside the town with all those monsters. That's why we went to the Hunters Guild. I beseech you, help us. Well, if you're going to pay $2,000 for a missing dog, you know, how could I say no? Where could this stupid dog be? Nah. Well, that's our current mission here. Okay, now that we got what we needed, now we have a new mission. We're going to ignore it. Let's go back to the Zeo's Spire, shall we? What I love about this game is not exactly linear. You do have to go back from time to time. Oh, that was a fun place down there. That spaceship that crash landed. You know what? We're just gonna retreat. It's honestly not worth the money, nor is it worth the. Oh, there you go. Good job. It's not worth the money, nor is it worth the experience. I know where I'm going. Trust me. I'll figure this out. This is the ride of a lifetime. Yeah. Oh. He's only worth 150 experience, and he's only worth $1. It's not like I'm really not like I'm in dire need of money right now. But this is interrupting my joyride. Okay, that's the pathway. There, nope, that's not it. I was contemplating, because I'm nowhere near done with this game, I was contemplating on the next game I'm going to be playing after this game. And on my travels today, I heard the wonderful theme of the game called Wild Arms. It's on my MP3 player in my phone. And I don't know if any of you have heard of that game for PlayStation. I'm going the wrong way. I don't care. But that might be my next game. I haven't played. Again, this is a game I've only played once. I beat it a long time ago, back when it first came out. And back in those days, I actually worked for video game retailer, if you will. You probably can figure out who that is. In fact, at one point, I kind of worked for like all of them. Before they all merged. See, I went back to here again, because I'm an idiot. I'm thinking Wild Arms is going to be my next game after this one. Because A, it was a sweet game. If I'm not mistaken, it came out before Final Fantasy VII did. In 1996, I think. I'm pulling this crap off the top of my head. It is. It's a sweet game. Now, the one game that I had also before that, heard of the franchise but never played it. Yeah, it's a good one. There's also another role-playing game that came out before this called, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because I didn't care for it so much, Beyond the Beyond. And I don't know if you've played that one or if you've heard of that one. I might do that just like, you know, that one I did not beat. I actually abandoned the game. Let my brother play it, and he actually did pretty far. I don't believe he beat it, though. Beyond Beyond is super hard, but never played it. Super hard, yeah, it's super hard because, like, every 3 or 4 steps you take, you will get hit in a battle, and then, I just went that way, stupid. And you will literally get the crap kicked out of you. And I wound up getting cursed armor. And I couldn't take it off. I had to go into town, find a special place for me to get it taken off of me. But I couldn't make it to town because every 3 or 4 steps I would get into battle. And because my cursed armor was utterly useless, I get the crap kicked out of me. I'm thinking, this is not my idea of fun. And after literally about 4 hours of that, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. So I abandoned the game quickly. I don't usually do that. But I did. I'm going around in circles. I just realized I'm going around in circles. Yeah. I'm also quite tired. We'll get through this, chat. We'll get through this. This is so exciting. I apologize for this. I'm just trying to get back to the stupid Zeo thing. Yeah, we were here. That was a good place to build up. That was one of the places I built up with. this thing does handle like something of a thrown brick. Okay. Down here, where it's where the other thing like that is. There's like 3 of them so far. Just oh Jesus Christ! Okay, really. Remember, if you like what you saw, give me a follow and all that, and I wonder why actually. You know what? Screw this. Oh. The one time I attack and he just wails on me. Fantastic. Okay, there you go. Bye. Yeah, so I think Wild Arms is going to be my next game. Because it was just a sweet game. I love the soundtrack to it. The theme was incredible. Gameplay was fantastic. I don't see it. I don't see it too often. That's the thing. And as far as Beyond the Beyond, you're not missing anything. Honestly, you really aren't missing anything. Right? Come on. Not really missing anything. I was saying before, I had both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, so I kind of benefited from that, obviously. Literally, you know, Blockbuster was my friend. Because you could rent anything. That's where we came from. Okay, we'll find more. Okay, it's a smaller bridge. Yeah, see, I went through the bridge already, yeah. I apologize, chat. I'm actually utterly embarrassed by this. This is not stellar gameplay. I do apologize. I stream at this time of night simply because of the fact that I have to be elsewhere. And I used to, when my wife is currently in hospital, so my whole schedule is completely screwed up. And I'm just gonna. Good thing this will not fail retreat. So all I want to do is get back to that stupid place. All I want to do. But I had both consoles, so I got to play everything, you know, out there. And we're talking about at work, because a couple of my colleagues are video game friendly as far as conversation with. It's not exactly, hey, did you play this new game? Not everyone does that, especially my age. Talking about the good old days of Nintendo and, you know, the Nintendo seal of quality that they had, and how they were able to capture the market, the going on with the 3rd generation of gaming. Yeah, lost. I was able to get there before. And what happened is that they, in order to get that stupid seal, you could not make that title for any other system for 2 years. And that's why, for example, if you had, say, a Master System, or if you had a Atari 7800, which were the equivalent to Nintendo for that generation, you couldn't find the games you wanted. They were only on the Nintendo. And of course, Mario was a Nintendo product. So was Donkey Kong and so forth. So, but you couldn't get Double Dragon initially. It did appear on the 2600. It did appear on the 7800, believe it or not. But it took a while. It took 2 years, and Atari sued them for that because they had a bit of a tiff thanks to Tetris. Atari was Tengen, if you recall that company, the black cartridges, you know, like Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Altered Beast.
Fantasy Zone, so forth.
So they settled that. It took a while, but they settled that. Okay, I swear it's here somewhere. It's got to be here. Nope, I'm losing viewers too.
Bye!
Did you ever have an Atari goat? Of any kind? There were several of them out there over the years. They've got to try out on Atari. Oops. No, I'm running. I mean, gosh, let's see. As far as the Ataris that were out there, I think the only Atari I didn't have was an ST computer. And that came out in the late 80s. I did, however, have an XL computer. They were here before here, too. This is what kills me. I had, of course, the VCS, the 5200, which is successor, second generation. 7800, the Atari Lynx, which was the handheld, first color handheld, and the Atari Jaguar, which pretty much ended their run. See, I'm finding all the wrong ones. We're back in Termy. But you can buy those, those plug and play Ataris that have a bunch of games put into them. They even have a handheld version of that too. Of course, there's emulation, which can't really recommend wholeheartedly. But there's also that Atari collection out there for Steam, the Atari 50th anniversary, which has all their games. But you got to remember, they only have their games that they themselves made, as opposed to games that were licensed to them. Like Pac-Man. Pac-Man's not originally an Atari game. It was for the Atari. Sure, Atari did make that game, yes, but Pac-Man was the Namco title, or Bally Midway, depending on how you look at it. So that would not be in the collection because it truly does not belong to Atari. However, games like Centipede was created by Atari. If they made it for the Atari consoles, yes. So therefore, it would be in that package. Same thing with Mystical Man. Same thing with Asteroids. Same thing with Breakout, so forth. Crystal Castles, Food Fight, those were all Atari-made games. Even Gauntlet was an Atari-made game. So there's that. Tempest. But then licensing kind of runs a fray. They made the Star Wars arcade game back in 1983, vector graphic game. Probably seen it. They don't have that in the collection because it's a Star Wars license. So there's that. It's like Sega made Star Trek Battle Simulator. You know what? We're going to go in here. Hear this. Okay. Well, I think we actually did beat this. Yeah, we did. We'll start the next stream with the thing. Ooh, I love that new gun. I do apologize for getting lost. I don't have a map or anything. I'm not even using an instruction manual. So I have no idea what a lot of these magics are, the techniques are. So anyway. Good games. But like I said, you won't find them in a collection because of the licenses. So Sega never made the Star Trek game for their consoles. They did make it for the Atari. Keep that in mind. But because the license itself belongs to Paramount, CBS, Viacom, whatever the hell they are there today, that game will not be appearing anytime soon as a result. Kind of a lost relic. That's a pity too. Fun game. Like, you're just gonna have to kind of look around. I mean, a lot of the old, you'll find like a retro arcade in a city near you. Wasn't video game licensing wild back in the day? Wild? Yes, it was really loose back in the day. What happened was, remember, they didn't have the third-party presence like they do now. I mentioned before you jumped in, I think, I will do a bonus stream this coming week regarding Activision. Activision was the first third-party company out there. And they were formed by 4 former Atari programmers. Notably, one David Crane, who created Pitfall.
And they made a point of making sure you knew exactly who created that game that you're playing. So, having said that, that was pretty much the only third party out there. And of course, then the other game manufacturers like Coleco, who made the ColecoVision, Mattel, who made the Intellivision, they started making games for the Atari as well. So that's kind of a third party presence, but it's kind of in a warped way. And then, of course, Hollywood was jealous of the video game industry because the video game industry was making as much or even more money than they were. Borderline illegal? Somewhat. They had to get the rights, though. Just like the E.T. game, the infamous E.T. game. What Atari spent getting the license from Universal was pretty much prohibited. I mean, insane amount. So insane that it left such a small budget left that Howard Warshaw only had about 6 weeks from start to finish to build a game and put it out on the market. In other words, a cartridge at the end of the 6th week. Okay. That was quite the challenge. Now, he was a celebrated programmer. He created the game Yar's Revenge. Brilliant game. Love the game. It's one of my favorite Atari games. But then he created that clunker. And really, I can't blame him for that. That's the catch. He had an impossible job. It tanked the market. But again, the license was proper. Now, Universal started making games on their own years and years later. So it's kind of how things develop over time. Just like Disney, they had their Capcom made their games back in the 80s for the Nintendo, like DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, of course the Mickey Mouse Capade, if you will, and a few others. But then, of course, Disney got their own software developer and publisher and all that kind of stuff there too. So it's kind of an evolution of things. But it all, back in my time, back in the days when I got started with this shit, it was just pretty much Atari. And only Atari. So that Space Invaders game that you got for your 2600, Taito made the original game. Midway was the publisher here in North America, because Taito didn't publish games yet here in North America. That would be a couple of years down the road. It's rather confusing. That's why we all thought everything was Atari back in those days, because Atari pretty much was everything back in those days. They themselves made games, but of course they were the leading video game manufacturer of the day, so they got all the licenses. They made the games themselves. And if you look back at some of my YouTube streams of what I used to do here on Twitch that's no longer up here, you'll find there's a video it's called Arcade versus Console. And that is where I took the arcade game, showed it to you, and then I took the home ports of same game and kind of compared, does it stack up to the arcade game itself? And you'll find that a lot of them do, but a lot of them don't. A good example of that would be Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong in the arcade game was brilliant. I love that game. One of my absolute favorite. Get the Atari 2600 version, and oh my god. And poor Gary Kitchen, he was the developer of that particular port. He had no cooperation from Nintendo whatsoever. So he had to literally play the arcade game and then pretty much program an Atari game. And that's how you got the 2600 version of Donkey Kong. And they did the same thing for the ColecoVision too. They had absolutely no cooperation with Nintendo. Nintendo wasn't doing that yet. So it's a weird, wacky, wild ride. And a lot of this, by the way, I'm gonna talk a book out here. You know what? We're gonna stop the gameplay here. We're gonna run. Where am I? I can save here, can I not? I will save right here. I'm gonna save right here in the middle. Yes. Save up here at the top. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna do this here. Nope, wrong one. And we're gonna save here because you know what? Why not? There is an author out there. His name was Stephen Kent. And about 23 years ago, he came out with a book called The First Quarter. And it was brilliant. It talked about how a lot of this stuff came to be and all the wild rides, nonsense, party attitude that took place as things go on. For example, Atari. Atari did just about everything back in the day. Nolan Bushnell, its founder. He also created Chuck E. Cheese. Do that. He hired a young man who was full of aspiring ideas, and he was one Steve Jobs. And of course, with Steve Jobs came along this other Steve named Wozniak. And you probably can imagine how things kind of went there. Didn't last too long, but it's the start. It's how things... Steve Jobs, yeah. So, very interesting stories about how they got started, flying by the seat of their pants. They had no precedent. So everything was just pretty much new. Now, here we are now 50 years later, and the stories that we found, we heard with the rumors of Atari, a lot of drug use and stuff like that. Some of it was true, some of it wasn't. It depends on who you ask. But when Warner bought them a few years down the road after the launch of the VCS, well, that party attitude had to go away, and therefore a lot of the unhappiness started. And you can see the resentment build as the titles come along. Anyway, good book. The current version of that book is called The Ultimate History of Video Games. I believe it's on its 3rd edition, if I'm not mistaken. Check it out. It's a big book. It's a huge book. But it has to be. It covers from, literally the fledgling of how everything started versus... What year does it go up to? I believe the current version goes up to where we currently are, up to PS4, if I'm not mistaken. Despite the fact PS5 launched a little while ago. It takes time, so I believe it goes up to either PS3 or PS4, and the Xbox equivalent, and the Nintendo equivalent, which of course would be the Switch. Nintendo, we had a good relationship with the vendor back when I was working retail on this one. And a lot of the things that they did was just absolutely amazing. They're the only people I know who will sell you Super Mario Brothers, the same damn program, each and every time on a new console at a premium price, not in a collection or anything like what the Sega thing I'm playing. I'm playing Sega Genesis Classics on the PlayStation 2 for this particular game. And, well, you got all those games for, less than $50. I think it was a $40 game back in the day. But no, you can buy for $10 or $20 the same damn stupid Super Nintendo 1985, rather the Super Mario Brothers, each and every time. Buy it on the Game Boy Advance, you can buy it on the DS, you can buy it on your Switch, buy it on your Wii. And they get away with it. They do that each and every time. And I'm dumb enough to buy it. There are a lot of people. Legend of Zelda, another one. You buy that game over and over and over again. The original 1986 game. So there's that. But I digress. You could do a stream on history. I wanted to do that initially. When I first started streaming, I was kind of testing the waters to see. That's why they do it, yes. I originally wanted to do just that. Just talk about video games, but I'd be talking to myself because nobody was tuning in. I only have 3 viewers. I don't do this for the notoriety or anything like that. I do it because I enjoy it. And I've said this before. I'm kind of like in a midlife crisis of video gaming because I've been doing it so long. My last new system was a PS3. So I've kind of stepped back and let my kids take over. But over the years of me playing games, and I still buy video games to this day, just towards the stuff that I currently have. I've been doing it for 47 years. I've collected a lot of crap over the 47 years. I got merchandise and shelf talkers and posters and whatnot, end caps, figurines, promotional items. I'm currently staring at my Chrono Cross clock that I got as a freebie with the purchase of the game. That was easy for me to do because I bought the game the day it came out because I was working that day. There are a lot of YouTube channels that talk about the lore of any game. True. And some of it is crazier than others. A lot of it's rumored. I mean, we talk about how Pac-Man came about. Pac-Man was, Iwatani was there at a pizza parlor, and he took out a slice of a pie, and out came Pac-Man. That's not too far from the truth. Kind of happened that way.
and Miyamoto for Nintendo. He was a young programmer who wanted
wanted to impress the boss. Hey, I got all these ideas, and the boss said, "Yeah, whatever, just make a game."
A lot of that's true.
But it's been fascinating. And like I said, I've seen consoles come out, see technology change, the leaps and bounds from generation to generation. Now the generation leap is so small from the PS4 to the PS5. It's just the PS5 is a more efficient machine than the PS4. The PS4 was a more efficient machine of the PS3. Maybe a couple of little extra details here as far as graphics, but they can do millions of polygons, millions of colors, Blu-ray. I mean, what else is there?
Yeah, technology leaps don't really drive the business as much as they used to.
Exactly.
So that leap from the Atari, let's take the first generation, which was Pong, by the way. Arguably, you can put the VCS in there too, because the Odyssey was the only interchangeable console back in the day before the Atari VCS, the 2600. That was back in '72. Pong came out, the Pong, whatchamacallit, the battery operated thing for your TV came out in '74. The Super Pong came out in '76. The Radio Shack 8-in-1 came out in '76. The VCS came out in '77. I kind of grouped that as the first generation because they didn't have anything prior to that. I take like the ColecoVision and the Intellivision and the Fairchild and all them. That's like the second generation because they're now after the Atari. The Atari really started it all, as opposed to the Magnavox Odyssey, and the Odyssey 2 would be lumped in there as well. The leap was incredible from the Odyssey 1 to the Odyssey 2. The leap was incredible from the VCS from that Odyssey, from the Pong unit. And then came the ColecoVision versus the Atari 2600. And that leap was tremendous. The ColecoVision was almost like having an arcade machine in your own home. The graphics that thing produced. The Master System was actually based off the idea of the ColecoVision. Believe it or not, Japan was really enthralled with the ColecoVision. So come the next generation, the Nintendo. Nintendo was more or less kind of like arcade technology for your home. Look at Super Mario Brothers. Almost the same damn game as versus Super Mario Brothers in the arcade. And of course the Master System, 7800. Then came TurboGrafx. Then the Sega Genesis kind of really stirred the pot there with a 16-bit. It's like a stripped down System 11. Excuse me, System 16. Excuse me. And the leaps and bounds were incredible. And then as we got into the 32-bit and of course the 64-bit, if you want to call it such, the Dreamcast, the PS2, and then we kind of really get smaller and smaller leaps. They connect to the internet, fantastic. They can play movies, wonderful, great. Not why you buy a console though. But now you download your games directly to your damn system. You can actually attach external drives to your system. All that kind of neat stuff. The gaps are getting smaller. The reason to get the machine is not really quite there anymore. I mean, online multiplayer felt like last big hurt. Exactly. Very well put. Now me, I wasn't a PC gamer back in the day. I was pretty much almost strictly console. My computer was used for other things. I had a computer that lasted me a good 14 years, strictly for audio and video editing. I didn't play games on it so much. So consoles now blur that line where the PC kind of left off. Computers were always doing that forever. Yes, doing that forever. Exactly. They blur the lines. So here we are now with PS5. Well, my daughter's contemplating getting a PS5. But she's looking at the price tag, and it is a bit steep, you have to admit. Even the Xbox One, the various models of it. It's a bit steep. Switch, that's why the Switch is doing well. It's not that steep. Gotta give him that. My son has a Switch. I'm really impressed with that thing, believe it or not. Online multiplayer is now being charged for Screw You Switch Online, PS Plus, whatever the heck Xbox Xbox is called, yes. I think it's one of the reasons why the retro, kids like me still kind of enjoy and embrace what we play, It's not because we're old timers. Don't want to play with the new technology. That's almost impossible to do now. Think about it. We all have smartphones and computers, and I'm on Twitch and all that kind of stuff. I used to be a Geek Squad agent. We embraced everything new back in the days of Rollout. Back in 2004, when we hit all of North America. So it's not that. It's just that we enjoyed the games of yesteryear because of the fact that they were just that damn fun. They're still that playable. We can talk about the history, and we can pretty much sit back and, hey, how about that? They were freaking nuts back in those days. So it's not necessarily a relic thing. It's just more of a remembrance of things, I guess. I don't know. I'm rambling now, so I'm pooped. This has been a long day for me. If you like what you saw, give me a follow, and I have an Instagram page that has a bunch of pictures of my inventory, for lack of a better term, of crap that I've collected over the last 4+ decades. There's a YouTube page. Like I said, all my past Twitch streams are there. I have a second YouTube page. If you've ever heard of the Match Game, good for you. It's a fun game show when people didn't know any better. And there's a Discord. I haven't done much with it as of late, largely because my wife, again, has been in the hospital for the last 2.5 months. Jesus. Once we get everything squared away, my schedule that's on my Twitch page will pretty much resume. I'm doing it on those set days, but I'm not doing it at those set times. And because everything's pretty much up for grabs, I have no idea when I'm going to be streaming. So keep that in mind. I usually send a tweet out ahead of time if I can remember. I'm old. I thought about actually rating somebody. Let's see what we're going to do. See who's up. Anyone I know, because most people in my area is like asleep. I don't suppose you're streaming right now, Goat Games. Let's see. No. My little thing with Mia Met's music. No, that's be a little bit of a patter with there. Oh, what? We're just gonna end stream. It's 1:09 a.m. in my time in neck of the woods. We will be back here on Monday evening. We're gonna play some more Phantasy Star, like I said, some point in the week where it's not Thursday nor would it be Saturday. I will be putting up an Activision stream. If you want to see what Activision did back in the day, they were crazy, because they were fed up Atari programmers who wanted some credit. They were actually told, "You're no more important than the person who put the cartridge into that box." Literally, they were told that, and so they said, "You know what? Bye." I don't blame them. Sounds like a good plan. And their namesake's still around today. Not sure how much longer, because the way Microsoft works, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and check on out. Thanks for joining me, Vin, Goat Games, and the rest of you who were kind of popping in and out. Appreciate it. I will catch you all next time. I'm actually on my 3rd song. How about that? Don't know where to play this one anymore. We will see ya. 4th song. Have I talked that long? Oh, it's back to the opening. Okay, there you go. Absolutely. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Good night. There's no dog barking. The doggies are quiet. I wore them out. Yeah. Best part about acting crazy is you get away with a lot more. Found that out a long time ago.